Sup, my Yu-Gi-Oh nerds? I'm getting ready for my last locals before regionals. So hopefully I am locked in on this deck as best as I'm going to get. I'm doing Fiendsmith Ryzeal. And I played this deck in California, and I was one win away from getting my invite. And I lost that on a stupid mistake. Really, I was kind of a little underconfident, I was thinking. I was down there in a big city, and these guys they were good players. There was definitely some good players on the West Coast. And I almost got it. So that's making me feel a little bit more confident. So I'm feeling that. Especially because I went X2 right off the bat. Then I won out the rest of my games up until that last one. Then I went X3 and I just didn't quite get it. So Fiendsmith Ryzeal, I think it's it. I think this is the one I need. My side deck, I think I'm just going basic. I'm not trying to do anything tricky. I'm just playing 3-ofs. Try and see the cards I need to. And yeah, let's see how tonight goes. And hopefully the regional goes a whole lot better.
It was pretty good. Everyone showed up early. Everyone was trying to get the cards they needed for the regional, and lots of trading and buying, and turned out to be a pretty good time. I didn't get any gameplay footage because almost everyone there was practicing for the regional, and it's pretty easy for your opponent to win if you're telling them how to beat your deck. Alright, on the way to regionals. And there's snow, but at least it's not too cold. Regional's not going too bad. 1-1 right now. First game, I don't know. I bricked so bad. I got outplayed the first game for sure. Second match is just, what it is. Bricked. Drew unplayable. 5 hand traps. What are you gonna do? Game 2, 1. It was pretty solid. Guy was playing a synchro pile, and I just kind of had the answers for everything he had, so works out pretty good. Let's keep it rolling.
Alright, just to kind of finish off the regional, I went X2 pretty quick. I think by round 4 I was X2, so I was feeling pretty down on myself. So I didn't end up recording the rest of the matches and stuff like that. But I ended up actually winning out. So I actually went X2 the rest of the day. 7 round Swiss X2, and it was about 120 people showed up, and I took 18th overall. So I'm actually pretty stoked about that. It's the best I've ever done. I am irked though. Ooh. Top 16 got invite because there was only about 120 of us. So I missed my invite by 2 places. But it's just, bad tiebreakers. I ended up actually playing some really good people. I feel kind of bad. I kind of gate kept it. There's one guy, he played down and I had to play up, and I beat him in the last round, so he didn't get his invite, and I just barely missed mine too. So had he beat me, he probably would have gotten it. I feel kind of bad. But he was playing Malice, and it was it went into time. I won the die roll, ended up basically just making unbreakable game 1. Game 2, he got to go first. I didn't see any of my side cards, and he just basically got to make a big board, and I tried to play into it, and we were coming into time, so I figured let's just scoop, go to game 3, and I went first, and I got double Wallowed. I said, okay, well, I've got 10 minutes. I do have, I drew Artifact Sanctum, a Lancia, and a Chaos Hunter, so I had ways of stopping him. So I had to build a board and hopefully, not get nibbed and stuff like that. So I basically just went full combo, and he ended up having so many cards, he had to shuffle him back, and he ended up having to shuffle back his engine, which was good. He still had enough cards in hand. It was a good back and forth. I definitely took that challenge and made him draw as many cards as he wanted. But basically it came down to I was up 1,000 life points when it came to time. So it was a good game. It was a very good game. I made a couple mistakes. I think I could have had him sooner. But I definitely held my own. And like I said, I think he went X3 was like the last 3 rounds, so he was at the top tables most of the day. So I feel pretty good about the win. And yeah, next time we're gonna get that invite. Thanks for watching.